Hello, and welcome to the June edition of Florida by the Numbers. I'm Sheridan Morby, and I'm excited to talk through the latest in Florida's economy. We have a lot to dig into this month, so let's get started. The FloridaScorecard.org is our publicly available data tool, updated in real time with data at the state and county level. Today's update is primarily focused on the state level, but if you want to see what the trends are in your county, you can see the metrics for all 67 counties on the Florida Scorecard. Employment continues to steadily grow in Florida, with over 148,000 jobs added over the past year. This was a growth rate of 1.5%, outpacing the national job growth rate of 1.1%. In fact, over the last year, Florida created 1 in every 12 U.S. jobs. The unemployment rate remained unchanged in May at 3.7%, and there are now 102 Floridians looking for work for every 100 open jobs. While these numbers suggest a balanced labor market that tips a little in favor of the businesses seeking talent, they don't show the full picture. We are consistently engaged with employers in the state, and insights into their workforce needs show that there are still talent shortages. These unemployed Floridians may not have the precise skills required for today's open positions. So although the gap between workforce supply and demand has narrowed over the past year, the talent pipeline is still an important focus. New updates in the single-family housing market show that affordability remains the primary barrier to stronger sales activity. However, the median price of a single-family home declined by 4% year over year, the sharpest annual drop since October 2011, while both housing starts and sales continued to fall. Homes that sold in April spent an average of 43 days on the market, up nearly 23% from the same time last year. Inventory levels hovered around 5.6 months of supply, placing Florida in what is generally considered a balanced housing market. Inflation and interest rate decisions are flooding headlines, and we have broken down what all of this means for day-to-day operational business decisions. In response to a small increase in inflation, the Federal Reserve made no movement to adjust interest rates this week. To learn more about how this cycle works and what this national conversation means for the economy, read more in our latest Florida by the Numbers economic news release, which can be accessed through the QR code on the screen. Florida continues to lead the nation in new business formations, maintaining its #1 ranking among all states. In May 2025, Florida added over 52,000 new business applications, highlighting the state's ongoing entrepreneurial momentum. This steady pace of business creation reinforces Florida's economic resilience and underscores the confidence entrepreneurs have in the state's business climate. Childcare operations are one of these types of businesses that are vital to Florida's economic landscape. Wells Fargo, a Florida Chamber Foundation community development partner, supports the Business Leadership Institute for Early Learning, or BLI, to shift the narrative surrounding childcare in Florida beyond just the educational outcomes of children and toward the financial and operational sustainability of childcare operators. More than 1,500 childcare operators have completed the program, with Wells Fargo employees offering financial expertise and the development of curriculum to help these childcare business owners grow their businesses. In addition to the curriculum, the BLI Accreditation Academy helps participants earn Florida Gold Seal accreditation, which translates to a 20% reimbursement on state childcare subsidies. This has a real impact, as this additional revenue supports wage increases and helps operators meet the true cost of delivering care. The program empowers educators with the knowledge and tools to successfully manage their own businesses and grow them financially to meet the actual cost of care for quality outcomes. Robin Perlman, the founder and president of the Business and Leadership Institute, told us what the partnership at Wells Fargo has meant for BLI. She told us, "At BLI, we are working with Wells Fargo to challenge our childcare business owners and operators to incubate new ideas with robust performance-based business strategies, creating the revenue to meet the actual cost of care, aligned with the highest standards as well as future growth." To learn more about the Business and Leadership Institute for Early Learning, you can visit their website through the QR code on the screen. The Florida Scorecard and our team's accompanying research and analyses on these metrics are made possible by the Florida Chamber Foundation's community development partners, like Wells Fargo, who have a statewide footprint committed to fueling the research and solutions for Florida's long-term economic success. If you have interest in joining these companies, You can contact Dr. Keith Richard through the information on the screen. To stay up to date, as soon as Florida's latest metrics are released, we have a couple of resources to keep you in the know until the next Florida by the Numbers video update. Follow @FloridaBTN, which stands for By the Numbers, on X, where these and other updated figures are posted regularly. Also, be sure to check the floridascorecard.org on a regular basis. These metrics will be added as soon as they become available at both the state and county levels to help Florida leaders lead with data-driven insights. If you have any questions regarding the topics covered today, or if you would like to get involved in the Florida Chamber Foundation's work to secure Florida's future, please reach out to me through the information on the screen. Thank you for watching this month's Florida by the Numbers. We'll be back in July with the latest updates on Florida's economic landscape.